Live chat time. I guess. See if anybody's awake. I'll wait for anybody to pop up. Hello, everybody. Hello. Okay, guys. So, I'm going to be doing a brief update video. I'm going to show you guys the Bgc20 house. It's almost done, so I can give you some tea. Hi, Jackery. Is the house finished? It's almost finished. I ran out of hot glue. Otherwise, it would be done tonight. Hey, everybody. Yeah, welcome, everybody. I'm surprised you guys are awake. Go to bed. Anyway, so I'm going to give you guys a tour of the BGC house real quick. So, I guess let me turn it around and start from the outside. Okay, so the outside looks like this first. So it's got these patio doors, front doors, patio doors over here. Technically this is a garage, but it will be the confessional room. I forgot when BGC20. Hopefully soon, since I'm using this house instead of the haunted house. So pretty soon. Okay, so that's the outside of the house. And now let's go into the inside. Okay, so inside of the house. So here's the entrance, which I fixed the inside. So it's got a fireplace. The staircase. So through here comes into the kitchen. Which, what I'm adding tomorrow is there's going to be a counter here. So the kitchen like double-sided. The house where tragedy struck. So this is going to be like a counter where they can sit at. And the oven's going to be on the side. And then there's going to be a wall here for the computer room. And then back there, so it goes this way. This is going to be a confessional room. So yeah, that's through here. And then of course, we go upstairs. So I'm working on the stairs. We got Shelby in here. So we've got some chandeliers. This is gonna be the beauty room, so it's gonna be a beauty bar right here. It's gonna say BGC on the wall, and then over here is gonna be a couch, but I put the chair in its place for right now. Who was the brown crop top girl that fought Melinda? This is her right here. Her name's Shelby. It was Miss Shelby. Boop. Okay, so the BGC cast photos I'm going to probably put in this room, on this wall, and or over here. So I'm thinking like on each side of that. We'll see. And I'm gonna print out the cast photos this time instead of like draw them. Alright, and then of course, as you can see, it goes back there. So that's this hallway right here. So we've got one room. Okay, so we got one room, which I don't know if I'm gonna like position the room exactly yet, but we'll see. Like I could do but we got one room here, which has like a little wall. videos aren't made yet. I can show you guys some of the cast, which I have somewhere around here, because I did make 2 of the replacements. So let me show you guys the cast real quick. Okay, so Iconic and Bgc20 when they had a house meeting and Taylor came from the hotel. How many beds? There's gonna be 2 rooms in each bed. Just pretend there's another room. But anyway, okay. So of course we got Miss Patrice. Now this is Patrice's last time being on BGC. So we got Miss Patrice. We'll put her over there. We've got Jupiter. So she's a replacement. She's extra tall. Not as tall as Patrice, but extra tall. She's 6 feet. He said 2 rooms, 2 beds in each room. So she's a replacement. I can show you like her height compared to somebody. This one is Dan. Which one was me? This one's Danny. There's 2 Dannys, but this one's Danny, aka Ariel. We got JoJo from Bgc20 as a replacement. So she's a replacement. Some of these people be looking a little beat up in this box. Alright, we got Bailey. We've got... Please can you... Oh Lord, not their last... Not her last time. Yeah, it's Teresa's last time. Miss Melanie. Which Melanie goes home. Here's other Danny. If it ever focuses. So other Danny, but I'm going to give her different weave. We got Jenna. She got sparkly blue. We got Morgan. So she's got 2 colored hair. And she's got stuff in here. And then of course we got, maybe, if it focuses. Focus on Amber. Miss Amber. So that's the cast so far. Those ones. And then the replacements, which, let me try to show height difference. So the tall chick, she was inspired by Zoe from Blueface BGC, because Zoe's so big. So that's how tall she is. So yeah, I mean that's like the house tour so far. I did fix this part because I was looking at swap it, but I already wrote the opening fight. But yeah, so this is Melanie and Patrice's last time on BGC. I still have to make some of them clothing. Oops. Yes, not fleas. Not the fleas. We got Miss Zari modeling in the kitchen. Sorry, cover the body. She's not on this season. She's on the other one. Yeah, I have watched Blueface's BGC. But yeah. So that's like a quick little tour for you guys. I ran out of hot glue because I forgot to pick some up today, so where will the opening fight happen at? So the opening fight actually happens right in here. It's a house meeting opening fight between these 2 because they kind of are besties. So Patrice and Amber, and then it's against these 2, Danielle, and then she also gets snatched up. So boop, 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 boop. I know, I'm so sad I forgot to get hot glue. And I was at the art store too. I'm so stupid. No, JoJo's just on this season. This JoJo's already a replacement from BGC15. Miss JoJo, but like in realistic sculpt. Mhm. How many episodes will this season have? This season's going to have. Guys, I've done a face reveal like 50 times already. Like, I've literally done a face reveal like 50 times. It's even on my TikTok. I have no art stores near me. It sucks. I'm trying to like fix these bobblehead bitches up. Make JoJo come early. No shade, Sean B. My cute. Be my father. I need one. Oh. I'm 12 and I don't have Insta. Yeah, I do have a TikTok. So you guys can also, I also did a face reveal on TikTok. But I ain't doing it now because I look like trash. So. Someone's got to turn this down because it's late. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. So Miss JoJo. She has a 6-pack. And she has muscular arms. Whoever told Sean to be there. It won't focus. Anyway. Yeah. If it ever focuses. Ms. JoJo. Boop. When's TFC episode 7 coming? I'm actually filming that starting tomorrow. I just finished doing everybody's clothing. It was so many people. Look at all these characters. That's like part of. Let me plug it in. That's like part of like the hardest part is getting everyone's clothing put together. Because this is like 20 different characters. What's your Instagram? Sean.Sean22. Sean, do you have a TikTok? I do have a TikTok. I don't have my iPad. That's how many figures I want. My TikTok is almost iconic cartoons. Almost. Is it almost dot iconic dot cartoons? And I've shown my face on there. I've shown my face on here. I've shown my Instagram on here. So you guys are just going to have to look through my old videos because I'm not doing it right now. I've done it like 50 times. I want them. I like BGC. Yes, DM Reality. I saw your comment about being your father. I ain't paying no child support. Okay, so here's some of the outfits for TFC episode 7. I've got everybody ready. Can you show us Alexis? She's right here. Which I did give Alexis the same outfit as the 1/14th scale one. Guys, I just told you my TikTok. Gosh dang it. Almost. Dot. Iconic. Dot. Cartoons. That's my TikTok. Miss Gabby slaying. Which, I don't know if you guys can tell, but this is purple. Thank you, Naomi. So Miss Gabby is ready to go. So, boop. Oh yeah, some of them are dressed for homecoming already. Because if you guys didn't know, this is the homecoming episode where the school burns down and one of these people here die. Dun, dun, dun. One of them died. But who? I guess you'll find out. So I'm filming that episode starting tomorrow. Ew, I see green beans. Miss Bianca. I feel like the 112th Bianca came out. Or, I mean, 114th Bianca came out good. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I ever showed you guys some other characters I've also made. So here's little Ariana in... Oh, man, hold on. This light's too bright. Okay. Small Ariana Grande. So she's dressed exactly the same. And then I made the Heart Monster. So, of course, that one's coming out. Forgot what that show. We got the Ariel chick. So I made Cartoon Danielle. We got Mooney. God damn, it never wants to focus. So we got like 114th Mooney. We got the Killer Dude from the Scooby-Doo series. We got whatever the folk his name is. I forgot. Brock. The one that everybody hates right now. I don't want you on top because you're gonna sting people. Okay. So anyway, guys, that's like the update on BGC. I got... I don't know why honestly, I don't know how Shaggy got over here. Some other characters I didn't show you guys. This is Darius. So he is one of our gay male characters. And someone insisted that I give him some makeup, so he has a little bit. And then he has this cool purple in his hair. And he a little thick. So that's Darius. He'll be in TFC Season 2. We got Miss Chelsea, but she has no hair at the moment. Is Miss Chelsea gonna fight again? So Miss Chelsea did kind of snatch up Paige in the last episode, which here's Paige's curly head. Boop. I also have an Etsy shop, guys, so you guys... I'm makeup babe. I think I'll rewatch the episodes. Yes, guys. Of course, we got cute Cassandra. I made Jacqueline. If it ever focuses. We've got Josiah with my hair stuck to him for some reason. Okay, anyway, Josiah. Okay, so fights for TFC. Girl really went on my YouTube channel to see me. So, okay, fights in TFC episode 7. We have Cassandra versus Bianca round 2. So they finally get a nice one-on-one fight because, as you guys know, Bianca kind of stuck her. Like, kind of sneak attacked. So, I'm stuffing everybody back in here. What the fuck was in here? I don't even know. Ariana, get your ass over here. But anyway, yeah, so that's how Ariana technically looks. So yeah. So TFC episode 7, we've got Cassandra versus Bianca, where they actually kind of square up, which over the past 2 days, I rewatched them 3 times because they're so good. Yay! Girl, since I found his channel by accident, I've been obsessed with his work. Thank you, Naomi! I'm just a little autist, okay? I'm just an autist. Gabby cute. I know. Gabby looks great. This is her homecoming look. Another fight that happens is Xavier versus Matt. So it's Xavier right here, boop, versus Matt. So they get into a fight. So you get another guy fight. Yay! And this one's gonna be good because Matt can fight and so can Xavier. So they're gonna go in. Sean, who the DL, like the down low? I mean, I guess technically Jacqueline, but it's the talent for me. Thank you, guys. I had to hand make so many outfits this week. That's why I can never like just start filming. I have to like for TFC. If you guys haven't noticed, it's been almost new outfits every single episode. So every time I'm about to start an episode, I have to hand make all this clothing because I try to switch their clothing up every single episode. So like, you know, Paige has this new one. These are the 1/12 scales. These are the 1/14. Yeah, so there is a fight at homecoming, so it's actually Jacqueline versus Alexis. If it focuses. So Jacqueline versus this Alexis. So they get into fight, and then after Jacqueline kind of throws Alexis on the floor, Victoria tries to jump Alex or jump Jacqueline. So then Jacqueline and Victoria kind of fight one on one. So Mooney looks cute. Well, Darius isn't like what? Wait, but by DL I meant the DL boy. Darius isn't down low though. He's openly gay. But he will be in season 2 of The Fat Cheerleader. We're gonna do episode 2 of Scooby Doo. So episode 2 of Scooby Doo, I start filming right after I finish episode 7 of TFC. And then after I finish episode 2 of Scooby Doo, I will be filming episode 1 of Bgc20. Woo! So it's gonna be back-to-back shows, and within that time frame, I want to come out with Be Mine number 2. Oh, who Darius's man's gonna be? I haven't decided yet. I might make a brand new character for him. We'll have to see. Because we all know, like, I do want to touch on like being, down low and whatnot. Because obviously, like, when you're gay and like you first kind of come to terms with it, usually you're not comfortable with it, or you don't know if your family's gonna accept it. So of course, like Darius is openly gay, his family accepts it, but the guy he dates might not be okay with that and might not be comfortable. So I'm probably going to make a new character for that guy to be, because season 2, as you guys know, since Zora High School burns down, so then they transfer to a different school, it's going to have all new characters. So Darius, I like him. He fun. He will beat people up, yes. So Darius is scrappy. He's not afraid to be himself, and he can back it up too. I'm a rare Pokemon. I've been out since I can't remember. Gabby is a rare Pokemon. Like I'm glad you guys like TFC. You should make it one of Xavier's friends or like a football player. That would be good because honestly, there is a lot of experimental football players at my school. I can say that. Not with me, but with people I know, and they told me. But anyway. Oh, I just made these chandeliers tonight too. Shelby will be at the new school. She's Bren's cousin. When is episode 7 of TFC coming out? Episode 7 is probably going to come out either this like upcoming weekend. It really depends on how much, if I can film the whole episode this week, and if I can do voiceovers, because we were supposed to do voiceovers like a week ago, and it got canceled because somebody got sick. So yeah. Would we get like a football game? Yes. So you're not gonna get it this episode because the school burns down, which they're supposed to have the football game the next day. So the football game will happen at the different high school. It'll get postponed. So you guys are gonna have a homecoming event with cheerleaders, with the football game, the football field. That's why I had to like for season 2, I had to shrink the characters down to this scale, which is the 1/14th scale, because obviously they're a lot smaller, so I can do a bigger school, a football field, because these characters are a lot bigger. There's Phoebe, by the way. She's still alive. Are you going to touch up on homophobia? Probably, yes. Because I feel like obviously male and female deals with homophobia. I feel like personally, like the media pushes like female same-sex relationships more than they push male, like almost as if it's more accepted for two girls to be together in the media versus like two males. Like in more recent years they've pushed it a little bit more, but Phoebe's a horrible teacher, so I want to touch on it and push it for sure. I'm taking a crap right now. Oh my god. Wait, okay, who said Castle Rio? Nobody snatches up Victoria for jumping besides Jacqueline. No, well, Victoria tries to jump Jacqueline, but she already threw Alexis on the ground, so she was able to turn around and boop boop. Which Victoria is scrappy, but not as scrappy as Jacqueline. Why haven't you shown Cassandra go to her classes? I mean, technically, the school only has one classroom, so realistically, um, that's the only classroom I can really show. Somebody said, I don't know if it's problematic. People literally could care less about two girls dating. Once it's two guys, there's an uproar. Which I mean, I feel like there is too. Like, see why you gotta ask him that. Honestly, guys, like I try to keep like my personal life personal, so that way, like, if someone's ever like, oh, let's expose Sean shows, like, there's really not much to expose because I'm very to myself. Sean glitches, but realistically, I do feel like male and male relationships um, get more hate than female relationships. But of course, I'm not a lesbian. I'm not a gay female. So like, I can't put my own personal experience out there. But I do know like my female friends who like are dating each other definitely got less hate than like me or male friends who date other males. So just from personal experience and personal things that I've seen, I do feel like even from seeing like the bullying in high school, like it was always directed towards the gay males because we did have lesbians going to my school, of course, like walking around, holding hands, and usually nobody said anything to them, but it was like the gay males, like they would say like horrible things to them all the time. So I just felt like the gay, and at least from my personal experience, gay males in my school got more hate than females in my school, like gay females. So that's why I do like that's why I actually moved Darius to season 2, because I want him to have like a bigger part. Like I want him to have a bigger story. I don't want him to be squeezed into, season 1 of TFC. So he's in season 2 so he can have like a bigger storyline and kind of join Cassandra's friend group. So where are you from? I'm from Michigan, which Michigan has some problems. I can say that because when I've gone to like a few other states, and like when I go to other states, I've like faced more racism, I feel like, in Michigan than I have even when I went to Tennessee, which you would think would be the opposite. But you'd be surprised. I have bi and lesbian friends who never even get looked at twice. Yeah. Like, and not to say that lesbians obviously don't face hate either, and it can be from their own families. Obviously, like our character Jacqueline, you can kind of see that side of things where her dad does not accept her. I just felt like society wise, I feel like gay men just get so much hate for being gay. And like, people might disapprove of lesbian relationships, but like, for example, in other countries, yeah, America is a gay paradise. In other countries, for example, like Russia or even like in the Middle East, like sometimes it's literally illegal to the point where you get killed for being gay. And I know in some of those countries where males will get killed for being gay, lesbians will get like reprimanded or punished but not killed. So I don't know. It's just really weird. Americans love gay people. I wouldn't say like I wouldn't say that. I think like yeah, who lied to you, Ajax? I think that like because America, you're allowed to like be a lot more open and a lot like Sean Al Patrice beat up Melanie. Yeah, I think because in America you're allowed to like be yourself more than like you can in other countries. Like gay people obviously are on TV, especially reality TV. Reality TV does love gay people. Like reality TV loves to like have gay people, gay characters, gay like public people. Um Normal TV shows, I feel like it's almost recent times it's been a lot better. It's been a lot better. If you go back to like 2010, 2013, I felt like 90% of the time it was just so stereotypical. Like there's got to be one masculine gay guy and then one that's extremely feminine in the relationship. Like it can't be too masculine or too feminine. It's got to be like a masculine guy and a feminine guy. Like but I feel like in more recent times, like more recent movies, like especially Netflix, they've done a lot better job at like I don't know, having gay characters that are more realistic. Um, yes, Jalen, but no, I think gay people still have like a really hard time with hatred in the United States. Like it's something that's gonna take time for like the world to get over, like to get over it. I don't know. Like who really cares who's dating? Like if you're a girl and you like a girl, that's your business. If you're a boy and you like a boy, that's your business. It doesn't really matter. Let's see. Melanie reminds me of Izzy from Total Drama Island. Melanie has like a full on mental breakdown in BGC20. So she ends up going home for an attempted potential suicide attempt. So we're gonna BGC20 is gonna touch on stuff that like I've never done in a BGC show before. So it's gonna be a very unique season. So someone said, I do stand up for myself and ghetto. I fight. Tell me who wins the fight between Patrice and Melanie. I would say technically Patrice wins, but Melanie was like blackout drunk at the same time. How old are you? 23. How old is who? Sean. Who will win the fight, Patrice or Melanie? It's going to technically be Patrice. Chelsea reminds me of Lishana, which I wanted to like dive into people's what's wrong with us. Like honestly, and here's another funny thing. Like ancient, I don't know how this turned into like gay history, but we can dive in. Ancient times, even in like ancient Africa, even ancient Greece, Like there was actually like gay was accepted back in like ancient times. Like gay was accepted. It wasn't until like the religious movement, the big religious wars where like gay became obviously hated and abomination. But like back in the good old ancient days, like most people were like very openly bi. Like they would have like, I mean, you guys kind of see it in like Greek, like old Greek mythology and old Greek stories. They kind of had big old orgies, pretty much. But like it was guys, it was girls, it was guys and guys, it was girls and girls, it was girl, guy, girl. Like it was all over the place. So once religion kind of like played into it, that's where like a lot of hatred stormed up. So, and all I say is, ain't nobody can judge me but God. I don't want to hear it from Karen down the road. I don't want to hear it from Billy. I don't want to hear it from the gas station employee. I don't want to hear it from my boss. If you're not God, don't tell me about myself. If you're not God, don't try to judge me. And don't tell me where I'm going either, because God decides where I go, not you. Period. Anyway. Guys, you guys are asking repetitive questions, and I've answered them like multiple times. Melanie technically loses the fight with Patrice. So Melanie kind of like is lashing out. She's kind of having a Judy moment, but who will win if she was not drunk? It would probably be a tie. Um, Only because Melanie knows how to fight bigger opponents. Most girls do not know how to fight Patrice because she's huge. But yeah, it would probably be a tie. Um, Also, Jenna and Amber, even though they're friends, they actually fist fight twice. So they kind of have an Angie and Tiara moment where they get into like a bunch of arguments and they're like, all right, let's go outside and like squash it once and for all. So they go out and they fist fight. Amber gets her wig snatched, but they both can fight really good, so it's gonna be real crunk. So I said, Melanie being drunk is not an excuse. Throwing hands, the only thing that matters. Which Patrice tries to be like a friend to Melanie, kind of like she is with Brooke. Like if Brooke was drunk, Patrice would like kind of like make sure she's good. But Melanie is like, she doesn't discuss what happens. She doesn't discuss like what's really got her super upset. But it really wasn't a good time for her to um, be in the Bad Girls Club house at this time, if it ever. So it really wasn't a good time for Melanie to come to BGC, but she came. She lasts for like a little bit. Um, Once she gets in, so JoJo's the first replacement. Um, because Bailey gets jumped and goes home like almost the first day. So JoJo comes, Melanie and JoJo get into it, and that's kind of the day Melanie just snaps. And so she throws a chair at somebody from like upstairs. And then she does attempt to harm herself, and she actually gets taken away in an ambulance. So it's gonna be really shocking. This season will be quite shocking. So yeah, it's definitely it's. I think it's gonna be the deepest season we've ever done, for sure. And of course, they've got the realistic design for this season, so it will also stand out in that aspect. And then they have this full on gorgeous mansion. So I think it's going to be a really solid season. Oh, yeah. And there is the BGC 17 reunion coming out as well. It's about time we see Melanie lose. She wins everything. She wouldn't win with Melinda. But yeah, she does technically not win against Patrice. She gets Patrice good. She boops Patrice too, but Patrice does take her down and gives her a bloody face. It should be two versus two with Melanie and Phoebe and Patrice and Cassandra. Ooh. I feel like Patrice and Cassandra would definitely probably win because Patrice can beat Phoebe. Cassandra could um, probably tie, if not overpower Phoebe as well. Is there a reunion? Yes, there will be a reunion for BGC20. So Melanie, when Melanie comes to the reunion, she's gonna be kind of funky. Like she's gonna be weird in a weird headspace. Oh, and then JoJo, of course, fights Jupiter, which I think Jupiter came out so pretty. Looks like her hair's blue. I mean, the house is really colorful already. So, like, I don't know if you can tell, but this is like a mint blue, and then it's got gray. We got an off tan. We got a pink room. We've got blue hallway, green and gray. So it's definitely a colorful house. The only like neutral colored room is this kitchen. The fam got to pour Melanie. Just Jupiter still have her locks. So I didn't do the locks this time for Jupiter, like her dreadlocks. I just gave her an open weave. You can't see it. This one didn't do bad. But eventually, like I didn't like how her dreadlocks came out last time. She does have a tattoo. So there's two bedrooms. This is like a separate dining room slash it's gonna be the computer room. We got a kitchen, it'll have a bar. We've got the open living room. We've got this beauty room. We've got one bedroom, hallway, bedroom. So like the house is like shaped like an L, so it goes all the way around. Like this. Are you filming tonight? If I'm filming anything tonight, it's gonna be TFC episode 7. Because I got all them ready to go. I think Taylor's outfit turned out real She looks busted. My favorite outfit is Gabby's. But yeah. Do you make money on YouTube? I do, unless I use copyrighted music, then I don't. I think at the BGC17 reunion, Paige and Phoebe should squash their beef. I think it's time for them to squash their beef too, because they're obviously BGC19 was like what 2 years ago now, so I think it's time for Paige and Phoebe to talk it out. Now Raina just had wavy hair. This is her. This is Raina's hair right now. She's covered in stuff. Okay. They be looking real boosted. This is Raina's hair right now. Where is Jackie? She is still in her old outfit and needs to get updated. And then here's little Jacqueline over here. Is that her homecoming look? That's no. She'll have a dress on for homecoming. This is so I'm filming one day. So I'm doing their homecoming kind of like how my school did it. Homecoming was on like Friday. So like we had class and then we went home, got dressed for homecoming, and then we came back to school. So that's pretty much what happens is they have class and then they go home, they can get all ready, and then they come back to school and homecoming's about like 7:30. So who dies in the episode? I am not telling you guys. It's somebody. one of these characters die, but I can't tell you who. Here's Miss Cassandra. It's obviously not Cassandra. I will say that. Cause... Oop. Melanie was right. She is crazy. Melanie's gonna throw a chair. Yeah, so Melanie does. She takes the chair, throws it over the balcony, and almost hits somebody. Yes, that is. That's Gabby's homecoming look. So it's just kind of like a cute little dress design. It's hard to do this all one-handed. And then I gave Gabby curly hair. So yeah, that's Gabby's homecoming dress. She just wears it to school. Can Bgc20 reunion come out tonight? No, because I still have to make some of the characters. Like I made Serenity. She's right here. Yes, guys, I have more people in containers over here. I got so many characters. I got too many. Oop. Okay. Let me put her one, and I can pull out some of these characters. I think Gabby dies. I'm so mad because I think it's Gabby. I don't know, guys. I'm not confirming or denying. I just know people. It's gonna be a very sad death. That's all I can say. It definitely will make an impact on you. Jupiter needs clothes. I know. There's a few of them that are still naked, but wait, Miss Gabby's slain. I don't think it's Gabby. I feel like it's gonna be Stella or even Josiah. Ooh, could it be Josiah? I don't know, guys. I cannot confirm. Why do I feel like it's Phoebe? I mean, okay, it's homecoming, so everybody will be there, guys. Everybody, including Phoebe. Everybody will be at homecoming. Raina, Taylor, Paige, Josiah, Trenton. It won't be any of these background characters though. It's not gonna be like Trenton's a background character. He's a background character. It is one of like the more main characters. So, but everybody's there. Who could it be? Could it be Victoria? Could it be Mooney? Poor Miss Mooney. Sean, is Gabby on season 2? I can't confirm or deny who's on season 2 because if I say, oh yeah, Jacqueline's on season 2, then that means she's not the one who dies. So if I say, yeah, Gabby's on season 2, then that means Gabby isn't the one who dies. And maybe she is. All I can say is it's going to be a very sad death. He's probably going to die trying to get Kay. Like she's gonna... Not Kay getting stuck. Kay, girl, get out of that fire. It's going to be an alarming episode. It's going to be so juicy. That's all I'm saying. And I'll be doing it tonight. Well, I won't be like finishing the episode tonight, but I'll like prep it to be filmed, and then I'm gonna start filming right away. And then I have to like take a day gap where I make everyone's homecoming outfits. I made a few, obviously. Most of them are gonna have generic ass homecoming outfits though. Like I'm talking tube dress like her, because I ain't got time to make all these super fancy ones. Because there's too many characters. There's like 20 characters. Maybe even more. It's too much. That'd be sad if Victoria got beat up and then dies, right? And I remember I said like Jacqueline and them were out like shopping after. I actually switched that. Like when I wrote the episode, switched it all around so it's like Kay and Jacqueline shopping. I feel the waterworks coming, guys. It's gonna be so. Ooh, guys, I got the soundtrack and everything picked out for this episode. Like the whole soundtrack. It's such a sad fucking episode. It's gonna be really good. I'm not looking at no sneak peeks or trailer, because I know it's gonna be a good episode. I'm trying to keep the trailers where, because actually, guys, here's a secret for you guys. whenever I release a trailer for something besides the Scooby Doo episode, but every other trailer for TFC has only been half the episode. So no matter what you see in the trailer, it is not the full episode. It's actually just a part of the episode. So even if you feel like the whole episode's spoiled in like the trailer, that's not even half the episode. So, because I get to the halfway filming point and then I release an episode once I reach the halfway filming point. So no matter what you see in the trailer, that's only half of the episode. You should make the girls throw water on each other when they're fighting, like on BGC. Um, so this season of BGC, as you guys kind of saw, like in the little Melinda fight, that was actually a test video to see how the coming up on Bad Girls Club would like look. So this season will fully do that. There's going to be the coming up on the Bad Girls Club. I don't know if I'll do the next time on Bad Girls Club because that means I have to film 2 full episodes, but we'll see. Maybe. Um, but yeah, so there is going to be like the fake commercial breaks. There's going to be the recap. It's gonna I'm gonna make this season the most realistic BGC season I've ever done. Um, it's gonna be it's gonna have hot tubs. It's gonna have boys coming over. It's gonna have like some kissing scenes because like as you guys know, Patrice is also bi, Amber's bi, and Jenna is a lesbian as well. So lots of makeouts. But yeah, TFC is such a juicy. And don't worry, guys. Like, obviously, season one's going to end shortly because it's got 2 more episodes. It's got episode 7 with Homecoming, and then it's got episode 8, which is um gonna be like a beach thing where they just go to the beach, try to forget about the death that happens, etc. So episode 7's gonna be like or episode 8 will be like a recovery episode. So episode 7's gonna be real hard. It's gonna be real sad. Episode 8's gonna kind of be a recovery. It's gonna be the season finale. It will also have an outro, just like my Bad Girls Club seasons have. So, kind of like a little theme song and like a flashback for the whole season and everything. So that's gonna be episode 8, and then that will be it for season 1 of TFC. But season 2 will be coming back the end of summer. So pretty much TFC is ending, so I can focus. Then I can focus on like BGC, Scooby Doo, and some mini movies that will be coming out. There's also a mermaid show coming out, guys. Um, and I've decided that Zari is going to be the main character of the mermaid one. So yeah. So Zari is going to be the main character of the new mermaid show coming out. Plus, a plus size mermaid would be pretty cool. You should do a OG's BGC OG BGC reunion. 15 to 16. I'm getting tired. I feel like I still have a gut feeling it might be Stella because she's the only one to not what? Could it be Stella who dies? Who knows? Or maybe your intuition's correct. I guess we'll find out. All I can say is somebody dies, and it's not a side character. But Sean, go. Gotta go, Sean. I need to sleep. Ooh, the water park. I'm jealous. What? Season make somebody sell chocolate and make it even more realistic. What? Who's selling chocolate? But oh, and then also Chelsea's boyfriend. She's gonna meet him, Aiden, when she goes to the new school. There's Miss Bianca. But yeah. So Chelsea is gonna be dating Aiden. I finally gave Bren a shirt. There's Miss Lisa and some heads. Serenity. So yeah, guys. I mean, that's like the update. That's your house tour. That's the update. I'm almost finished with the house. Like how high school students be selling chocolate. I mean, yeah. I think for season 2, I'm thinking about the SpongeBob meme. Chocolate? Did you say chocolate? Oh yeah, JoJo and Jupiter have a beef. Jupiter. I'll make Jupiter clothing eventually. But which I think Jupiter is way taller than JoJo. She's pretty tall. Yes, Paige and Serenity are cool. So they made up a while after. Oh my god, what is that? Boop. Yeah, they made up after their season a while ago. I feel like this Bianca came out like way cuter than the big Bianca. I even gave her dimples, but you can't really see it right now. But she has dimples. Sean, I know you're tired. Guys, I'm tired. Miss Serenity. Also, if you see like dust on them, it's like plastic dust, but from when I like carve holes in them, it would make it more realistic. Serenity's not coming back to like a BGC season, but BGC 17 is getting a reunion, kind of like BGC 18. So well, she looks like she just woke up. Good morning, bitch. It won't focus on her. She too pasty. Okay, we'll do it. Gianna. Honestly, nobody likes that girl. Her name's Morgan. She'll come back soon, of course, for the reunion. I want to get Darius to customize him as me. Honestly, I love how Darius came out. Honestly, I just love this scale the most. Like, this scale is good. The 1/12 scale. Like, it's fun. But I just like the scale. They're just so cute. And there's so many. I thought Gianna was trans. No, she is not trans. She is lesbian, but she's not trans. And she's also from the Ukraine too. So that kind of ties in with everything going on right now, like with Russia and Ukraine. So Gianna was adopted at the age of 12, but she's originally from Ukraine. So obviously she doesn't live there anymore. But she grew up in New York, but she was from the Ukraine originally. That's where she was born. So she is Ukrainian. So it is interesting that we have like I'm gonna need Gianna with inches. She probably would look really pretty with long hair. But yeah. Would you make any trans figures? Yes, so I actually came out with let me see, is this the body? I came out with like a new male body right here. Um it's not like crazy muscular like Josiah where he like this body where it's like overly muscular. So I feel like it's a very neutral body, and I believe that it's perfect for a trans character. So kind of like Jules from Euphoria. We need a trans boy. Slide Patrice. Oh no, not Patrice. Is Bree from BGC 16 coming back? So actually no, next season after this season It's going to be all new girls, so it's not going to be any returning girls for BGC 21. It will be a fully brand new cast. I think that she will be on BGC 21. So she's not on BGC 20, but she is on BGC 21. So is she. So yeah, Bree's not coming back for BGC, but she will be on TFC season 2. There will be some more new characters, like a mixed girl named Mackenzie. She will be a replacement on this season of BGC 20. Make Zari throw Shelby down. I mean, Zari is like way bigger than Shelby. Bree was iconic. I feel like Bree was one of the most iconic like villains of like my BGC seasons. We need character intros. There's gonna be character intros for like BGC 20 and BGC 21, which it's because I've been trying to go to bed earlier because my sleep schedule's been so bad. I've started forcing myself to sleep earlier. Oh, here's a tailor. I also made a tailor, but I don't know if I like her. What do you guys think? Ooh, hold on. She's got something on her forehead. Okay. Like, is she a cute tailor? Make Shelby get slung. I mean, I would have to stop motion it. I guess she looks alright. I was being picky. Bree can't fight. No, Bree cannot fight, but neither can Olivia. But Olivia's iconic too. Hold on. Let me try to make it look. Ari. Let me try to make it look like they're fighting. 1 second. Oop. I'll leave. There we go. Hold on. I'm making them fight. Well, look like they're fighting. Oop. Maybe. Okay. Snakes. What would be your last season from BGC you were stopping at? I haven't really decided because like originally BGC 19 was gonna be the last season, as you guys know. So technically this is like a BGC returns type of thing because I haven't done BGC in like 2 years. But I'm doing this one. So far, I always do 2 confirmed seasons. Like if it's popular, it gets a second approved season, and we'll go from there. So like TFC, it was popular from the jump, so it's already been approved for season 2. Um, so of course BGC, I know you guys love that. So like now that it's returned, it's been approved for 2 seasons as well. So BGC 20 and then Camp Bad Girls BGC 21. And then after Camp Bad Girls, most likely we'll be doing an all-star battle. So but I don't and then we'll see if I do another BGC season after that of BGC 22. Ooh. Okay, let's see. As a BGC mini fight should be Bree versus Olivia. That would be fun. Bree would lose. Hmm. I'm trying to think. I'd have to think back of how Bree fights. Olivia's gotten more scrappy, so if it's recent Olivia, Brie would probably lose. Sean, I got a question. Would you kill Ari, I mean Alexis, or get killed by Melinda? I guess Alexis has to go. I'm gonna have to boop Alexis on the head. She gotta go. Shelby versus Taylor. Taylor would definitely whoop Shelby, but they're the same team. Sorry, guys. Sometimes I do have a lot of naked characters because I'm too lazy to make them clothing. I'm not gonna lie. You spilled my latte. I hit Alexis with a glass cup. Exactly. Melinda's over here. Honestly, though, I feel like I made this Melinda too big, but I mean, she's supposed to be 8'4" altogether, but she's too big for the BGC house. I might have to use the micro Melinda as the 1/14th Melinda. Because she can't even fit in the kitchen, y'all. She too small. She has to hunch. So she has to stay in these rooms. Melinda and Patrice. Melinda is never too big. Melinda. Yeah, BGC20 was supposed to be a mini season, and it just kept growing. Honestly, Scooby-Doo was supposed to be like a mini movie, and then it turned into a series, and then it turned into a full-on project as well. So it's like all these projects are supposed to be these little short things, and they keep escalating into something bigger. Melinda should jump Shelby. She would kill her. But yeah, now BGC20 was supposed to be a mini season to test out the realistic design, and it turned into a full-on season. Make Patrice and Melinda fight. They had a round 2 already. Oh, meant round 3. Oh god. We know how it's gonna end. How many times do you guys want Patrice to get hurt? Melinda, a big girl. She ain't playing around with y'all. Is Patrice and Melinda friends now? Not yet. Make Shelby fall in the chair, please, Sean. Sean, I got a question. A suggestion. How about a Love and Hip Hop? I kind of tried to dabble in Love and Hip Hop, and I just wasn't feeling it, to be honest. Hold on, let me make Shelby fall in the chair. Okay. Also, guys, these stands have crazy balance. She's literally balancing in the air right now, in the process of falling. But I don't know. As I finished this house, I think it grew on me, and I was kind of like, it's real cute though. So I think I'm just gonna use it for BGC. Plus, we got the purple lighting, the iconic purple lighting that most of my seasons have to have. So I will be putting that in the house somewhere. Sean, I seen the script for BGC 20, episode 1. Yeah, I have wrote part of the script, like the opening fight. Melinda obviously could beat anyone and everyone. Yeah, Melinda is literally our Hulk. Plus, she's a Melinda. She's not even like a human. She's Melinda. She's her own species. When are you going to make Shelby's funeral and the rest of the crew? Literally defying gravity. I think I'll try defying gravity. But here, and yeah, she's getting snatched up. The house is just turning out real cute. Like, these bedrooms are just so, they're nice. Like, I'll probably pop the doors off when I do BGC, or like have them open. So like, obviously they won't be in the way of the bed. But, so kind of like this. And then of course there'll be a second bed in here, and then 2 to 3 beds in here. But it's a nice little party house, you want. We got Miss Jupiter. We'll put her over here. She's naked, but it's giving me like blue face BGC right here, like the naked. Sean, what type of yarn do you use? Honestly, like my yarns don't have their labels on them anymore, so I really don't even know the brand names. But I do pick out silky yarn. I just go with the shiny stuff. This is like a new yarn I just got, so it's a new color that I have to add. So it's a shiny chocolate brown. So it's like, because like Raina's hair color, there's so many browns, guys. Raina's hair color is this one, which is like an ash brown, but then I got like a chocolate brown. So it's a brand new color. This one's for their boots. But yeah. And then of course this is gonna be a bar that goes right here. And then they'll have like stools and stuff that go in the bar. So it's gonna be a nice house. Reminds me, wait, Bren reminds me of Bridget. Taylor reminds me of Lindsay. Brooke reminds me of Dakota. Burp. Yeah, your yarn feels so. Ooh, someone said Raina's wig always been ashy and musty. Raina be slaying, don't you do Raina like that. That's the Raina wig color. It's pretty much like a medium brown. But yeah, I purposely pick out really soft yarns so that way it just feels like extremely soft. So like all my characters have like really soft hair when you buy them. Which yes, guys, you can buy my characters. I will have to do like a slight price range eventually because all the material prices have gone up. Sean, I'm doing wait, let me see. Sean, I'm doing BGC1. Queens New York. Brittany have green hair. Oh,